Hey everybody, it's Dominic with Mindful Relationship Bootcamp. Today is day 5. Today's subject is near and dear to my heart, and it's about taking breaks and giving breaks, allowing you and your partner to recharge when you need it. So this is near and dear to my heart because I have a friend who told me a story long ago that she said her father would always say, "I can't miss you if you never leave." And I think it's important for us to recognize when we need to have some time alone. Whether that means we take a couple hours to ourselves, or we take 15 minutes to ourselves to recharge without other people around us, without stimulus, or whether it means that we take a day and go somewhere else just for ourselves, where it's not having to be a guy's night out or a girl's night out, but it's more of a self-care day or a self-care evening. And that's why this is really important. Personally, in my life and our relationship with Meredith and myself, this has been really integral for us because where we come from, we were both single for many years and didn't find each other till we were 36. And so we were both very independent people. And so when we got together and we just really enjoyed being around each other, it was really hard for us to ask, "Hey, I need some time for myself. Hey, I need some time to recharge." Because being as independent as we were, we actually really needed it because we were used to it so much. But we didn't want to hurt each other's feelings. And then when one of us would make a request, we weren't sure how we were going to do that because we were like, "Oh, well, shouldn't we spend all our time together?" And that was our issue we had to work through. But through it all, we're at a place now where Meredith is very free to say, "You know what, I need a day by myself. Can you go, hang out with your parents so I can have time to myself?" Or I'll say, "Hey, I need a little time to myself. Are you okay if I take the day?" She's like, "Sure, go ahead." And so this is what works for us now. But I think it's really important to take these breaks little by little instead of not asking and letting it build up. So here are your action steps for today. Number 1, give yourself permission. It's really important to give yourself permission to ask for what you want, because if you don't give yourself permission, then you're not allowing yourself to really be authentic and really express yourself. So, number 1, give yourself permission. And number 2 is to ask kindly and ask in a way that is allowing you to be with yourself. And the third thing that I want you to do is when you do hear a request from your partner is to really look and listen and allow yourself to think of what you're hearing is that your partner wants to be with themselves and it's not about you. It's not that they want to be apart from you. It's that they want to be with themselves. And if you can take that stance and those attitudes, this is what's going to help your relationship get better and stronger, because you're allowing each other to have your own personal space so that you can come back together and recharge and be closer together. There is no one way that's going to be right for everyone. So I'm not saying our way is the right way. You got to find out what's right for you. What's your way? But this is a way to try, because there are lots of people that don't need time away from each other, that feel that just being around each other is wonderful all the time. And we do feel that way. We love being around each other. But on the other hand, we also know and we're recognizing that our relationship is much sweeter because we take small breaks all the time when we need it, and we ask, and when we listen when our partner's asking. So just focus on those 3 things. Give yourself permission. Number 2, ask nicely. And number 3, make sure that when you're listening that you're realizing that your partner is asking to be with themselves, not to be away from you. And when you take that perspective, then you realize that you can focus on being with yourself so that you guys can come together stronger. And take this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.